Coach, it's Mike Kuchar, www.xandolabs.com. We're going to present some of the clips that Coach Brian Flynn, the receivers coach at Villanova University, put together on his DDP, or dig, drag, post concept. It's a concept that was very successful for Villanova this year. In fact, Coach Flynn felt they should have ran a little more, an 87% completion percentage on this concept. It's a very simple read. It's a very simple progression for your quarterback, something that's pretty cheap that you can implement into your system pretty much immediately this spring or in summer camp. Now, there are a few clips on here, coaches. If you do want more clips, they're all accessible by becoming an insider member at www.xandolabs.com, by becoming an insider member. And as always, you can find all that information, a full-length clinic report by Coach Flynn, as well as drill reports, our full-length special reports, and research reports as well. So we're going to take you through a few clips here early on in the season for Villanova. This particular one we're going to see as this thing pulls up a lot of stuff out of empty formation, okay, a lot of 3x1, a lot of 2x2, and this particular one's out of empty. And Coach Flynn did talk about it being a productive concept years ago out of pro-style formations. We all know Villanova's a terrific offense and spread offense, so this is what they're doing out of spread. They just kind of morphed it into doing some concepts out of the spread formation. So what you're going to see here at the bottom of the screen, okay, the concepts coming from the field side, okay, is what you're going to see during the course of this as it rolls out. Oh, I'm sorry, coaches. And this side is actually coming from the boundary up top. Okay, so you're going to have that dig, okay, which Coach explains in the full-length clinic report. Okay, the depth of that and the actual technique of the receiver and the read it and what the read is. And then you are going to have, okay, the post route over the top. Looks like pre-snap, two-safety defense. Okay, Coach talks about the quarterback's reads on that two-safety defense. Okay, but the movement key is going to be the near linebacker. In this situation, it would be the will linebacker if we're going from the boundary. Okay, as you see, the will linebacker continues to get depth. Okay, you're going to have the cross coming from the field. Okay, and that is big, at least as a second level read, as the quarterback's reading the linebackers, or the linebackers driving on the cross. If so, that dig may become a little clearer, or those linebackers playing back a little further back, then that read obviously goes to the cross. So it's a pretty good high-low read concept. What you're going to see here is this safety bite up, okay, on the dig, which is going to allow that post player to be uncapped in the middle of the field, as Coach calls it, or not covered very well. I don't know how much we're going to get for the end zone shot, but at least you can see with the movement key and watch the quarterback's eyes on that movement key post snap. Put a lot of stress on that linebacker as he continues to get depth. Okay, you do have that shallow. Okay, but again, the first read is not so much the movement key over here. The first read is going to be that intermediate player. Okay, if he's going to react on the dig, okay, or is he going to jump on the cross? Okay, right now you see him play the dig, and you're going to see that deep post coming right behind him. Get to another clip here. Pre-snap, you're looking at a two-high safety defense. Now, as this thing starts to develop, what I'd like you to do, okay, is just take a look at the concepts coming from the field. Okay, so right now this safety, he's not getting as much depth, but you're going to have the dig, okay, coming right over here. Okay, what Coach is doing, Coach Flynn now is doing, is he's sending two vertical routes just to kind of take the top off the coverage a little bit to open up that cross. So as you see here, you have the dig working over the top of the linebackers, okay, and then you have that drag coming underneath. All right, so once the quarterback sees, okay, that is getting taken care of, those deep routes are getting taken care of by those safeties, now the read becomes this linebacker in this situation in terms of what he is doing, what he is reading. And as you see, as this thing develops, okay, he is going to jump right away on that shallow cross, leaving the dig wide open in the middle of the field. And obviously a great ball. We'll get a better shot of it here. Okay, so once there is no access deep, the read becomes that play side linebacker, whether it's the Will or the Mike. Okay, he continues to drive, as you see right now, and it's a pretty good shot here as you're watching this quarterback. Okay, Coach Flynn details exactly what he wants those players to read in terms of body language. That's all in the full-length clinic report. But right now we're just talking about pure reads. As he's flat-footed, it's going to give you a pretty good idea that he is going to drive on that shallow. Okay? And right behind it, you got that dig opening up in the window. And again, coaches, it's not groundbreaking, but it's something if you coach really well, as Villanova does with their offensive staff, and it's something you could implement very quickly into your offensive system. It's a pretty productive concept for you. We have more clips for you. I just wanted to show you a couple here. If you'd like to get all the clips on this, including the full-length clinic report, you can become an insider member today at www.xandolabs.com. You get full access to all our clinic reports, our drill reports, and our full-length special reports. Coaches, thanks for logging in.